What do? You're not an engineer. You're not a designer. You can't put a hammer to a nail. I built the circuit board. The graphical interface was stolen. So how come 10 times in a day, I read Steve Jobs as a genius? What do you do?
Musicians play their instruments. I play the orchestra. I hear you've been worse than usual this morning. I didn't think that was possible.
It's a system error.
Fix it.
Fix it?
Yeah.
We're not a pit crew at Daytona. This can't be fixed in seconds.
You didn't have seconds. You had 3 weeks. The universe was created in a third of that time.
Well, someday you'll have to tell us how you did it.
I'm begging you to manage expectations out there.
You see how this reminds you of a friendly face? It's warm and it's playful and inviting and it needs to say hello.
If you keep alienating people for no reason, there's gonna be no one left for it to say hello to.
Your Apple stock was worth $441 million, while your daughter and her mother are on welfare.
She's not my daughter!
You must be able to see that she looks like you.
You're issuing contradictory instructions, you're insubordinate, you make people miserable.
Even if that were true, doesn't sound that diabolical to me.
We've spoken to the fire marshal and the building manager. They're gonna come in and tell everyone to leave.
If a fire causes a stampede to the unmarked exits, it'll have been well worth it for those who survive.
The board believes you're no longer necessary to this company.
I sat in a garage and invented the future because artists lead and hacks ask for a show of hands.
You're gonna end me, aren't you?
You're being ridiculous. I'm gonna sit center court and watch you do it yourself.
Make everything all right with Lisa. Fix it!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Managing the research and development and implementing them, just like what Steve Jobs do, can be best explained in Chapter 8, Implementing Strategies, Marketing, Finance or Accounting, R&D and MIS Issues by Monica Rosella and Icha Mutiara. In this chapter, we are going to achieve these objectives. First, explain market segmentation and product positioning as strategy implementation tools. Second, discuss procedures for determining the worth of a business. Third, explain why projected financial statement analysis is a central strategy implementation tool. Fourth, explain how to evaluate the attractiveness of debt versus stock as a source of capital to implement strategies. Fifth, discuss the nature and role of research and development in strategy implementation. And sixth, explain how management information systems can determine the success of strategy implementation efforts. Countless marketing variables affect the success or failure of strategy implementation. These marketing issues include market segmentation and product positioning. Market segmentation is widely used in implementing strategies, especially for small and specialized firms. Two variables are of central importance to strategy implementation, which are market segmentation and product positioning. Market segmentation and product positioning rank as marketing's most important contributions to strategic management. There are actually 4 market segment bases, which are first, geographic, second, demographic, third, psychographic, and fourth, behavioral. Market segmentation is really important in marketing management because it's required to implement market development, product development, market penetration, and diversification strategies. Second, it allows a firm to operate with limited resources. And the last, it enables a small firm to compete with a large firm. Finally, market segmentation decisions directly affect marketing mix variables. Marketing mix includes taking care of product, price, place, and promotion. After markets have been segmented so that the firm can target particular customer groups, the next step is to find out what customers want and expect. This takes analysis and research. What the customer believes is good service is paramount. The following steps are required in product positioning. First, select key criteria that differentiates products or services. Second, make a diagram map. Third, plot major competitors' products or services. Fourth, identify areas in the positioning map. Fifth, develop a marketing plan to position the company. This is the example of product positioning maps for menswear retail store. In using product positioning, firms should not create expectations that exceed the service the firm can or will deliver. In this section, we examine several finance or accounting concepts considered to be central to a strategy implementation. First, acquiring needed capital. Second, preparing financial budgets. Third, developing projected financial statements. And the fourth, evaluating the worth of a business.
Acquiring needed capital. There are two basic sources of capital for an organization: equity and debt. Equity is about common stock, and debt is about bonds or borrow from lender. We can make debt or equity decision by using earning per share or earning before interest and taxes analysis. An earning per share or earning before interest and taxes analysis is the most widely used method for determining whether debt, stock, or a combination of debt and stock is the best alternative for raising capital to implement strategies. This method involves an examination of the impact that debt versus stock financing has on earning per share under various assumptions as to EBIT. Projected financial statement analysis. There are 6 steps in preparing projected financial statements. First step is preparing income statement before balance sheet or forecast sales. Second, use percentage of sales method to project CGS and expenses. Third, calculate projected net income. Next, subtract dividends to be paid from net income and add remaining to retain earnings. Then, project balance sheet items beginning with retained earnings. The last is list comments or remarks on a projected statement. We also have to preparing the financial budget. Financial budget is the details how funds will be obtained and spent for a specified period of time. There are several types of budget: cash budget, operating budget, capital budget, sales budget, factory budget, profit budget, expense budget, divisional budget, flexible budget, variable budget, and the last is fixed budgets. Evaluating the worth of a business is central to strategy implementation because integrative, intensive, and diversification strategies are often implemented by acquiring other firms. There are 3 basic approaches for evaluating the worth of business: what a firm owns, what a firm earns, and what a firm will bring to market. Next is the research and development. It's about the new products and improvement of existing products that allow for effective strategy implementation. Research and development issues. The constraints about the research and development issues are resource availability and technological improvement shorten product life cycles. There are at least 3 major R&D approaches for implementing strategies. The first strategy is to be the first firm to market new technological product. Second is to be innovative. And the last is to be the low-cost producer. Management information system. Firms that gather, assimilate, and evaluate external and internal information most effectively are gaining competitive advantages over the firms. Having an effective management information system may be the most important factor in differentiating successful from unsuccessful firms. There are several functions of management information system. First is information collection, retrieval, and storage, keeping managers informed, coordination of activities among divisions, and allow firms to reduce costs. From Chapter 8, we got the conclusion. Successful strategy implementation depends on cooperating among all functional and divisional managers in organization.